Hey folks, welcome back to Satisfactory. So last time we unlocked and completed Tier 0. We've just unlocked the very basics of the basics here. We've got a few things set up, but not a lot, and we need a lot more. So we're going to go ahead and dive back in and start working on Tier 1 here. Now, first off, it looks like we're having some power issues. No, why do we have some yellow stuff? Oh, these guys don't have inputs. You don't have any ore coming in, and so you're not making any outputs here. I think what we can do now, we don't have splitters unlocked yet. We will have that eventually. But I think what we can do here is we can delete this and create a new path coming over to here. And that way, this boy will stop processing metal plates for a while, and we'll make some iron rods. Because that's what was going on here. As for you, we need to go get some copper ore and make sure that, yeah, you're producing copper ingots for me. And later we're going to want to put that into wire and then cables and all that good stuff. We'll take a look at what we need for the first tier of the upgrade. Oh, we have it up on the right there, the milestone. We need 200 concrete, 100 iron plates, and 100 iron rods. Let's go ahead and grab some of the copper ore for now. We'll just leave the manual miner there, because we can't really support a lot of production right now. We don't have a lot of power. We want to get the tiers unlocked. Particularly, we want to get ourselves into foundations so that we can start putting together an actual factory, a well-designed grid. Let's dump in some copper ore. And that'll produce some more copper ingots for me. We have a few. We are going to want to... So right now, in terms of what I can build, I have no way to deal with height. Right? I have the biomass burner and conveyor belts and the storage container. So I think where we want to start this episode is with concrete production. We'll get something temporary going, which means we're going to want to take a power pole over there and set up a miner. And let's see. We can bring the materials for this with us and get started with the miner over there. We're also going to want a power pole. And let's see. I mean, we have plenty. We have kind of 40 megawatts of potential power from these burners. Let's see what we can throw in here. Make sure these are up and running. Oh, what happened there? Oh, whoops. I took it out instead of putting it in. All right. Now, new fear unlocked. Now, we are going to need to kind of tear all of this down and rebuild it, but for now, just to get up and running, I think we want to... What am I missing here? I need wire, concrete, iron rods, and cable. So I'm going to need to make a few things in order to get wires over to the miner that I want to set up for the concrete production. So we're gonna need an automated miner, a miner Mark 1 over there. So we're gonna need a bunch of cable. We're gonna need some concrete. We're gonna need some iron rods, which should be under production now. We can grab the iron rods from production. All right, there's a bunch of wire. We can make 50 cable out of that, so let's do that. Ideally, you want to automate all of this, but you got to start somewhere. And it's sort of inevitable that for the early game, you're going to be manually crafting things. It's just not anything you can do to get away from it. Let's get some more wire going. Then we'll get some concrete, and I'll grab some iron rods. Now, we can also be producing biomass out of leaves and wood, which is a more efficient way to power our burners. But ideally, we want to automate that as well, right? So let's get started with some concrete. I don't know how much we're going to need. 58 cable and 54 wire feels like it should be enough to get us there. But we're going to tear all this down later anyway. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what we can do. This is going to be my first big project, is to get power running over there and then belt a bunch of completed concrete back to a storage container. Because I'm just going to use so much concrete. All right, let's grab some iron rods and then start building a power line over there. Let me grab these. Okay. Now, the interesting question is, do I want to go the long way with the power? I don't think I do. I think we can find a way. And I'll just grab this stuff on the way because we need it. We're going to need a lot of biomass. But I think we can find a way to do a shorter power route up here for the, well, somewhere along here for the limestone. Now, where did the limestone go? Let's see. 34 meters. Okay, it's over here. Oh, well, did I not get this one yet? Where's the one that I set up on? Is there another? There must be one up there. Hold on. I must have gone down when I didn't intend to. But I thought I set up around here somewhere. Must be that one. 274 meters that way. Okay, so I've dropped down further than I intended to. It's only been a couple of hours since I played the first chunk of the game, and I've already, like, lost my way. We need that map, baby. We need maps and markers. Fortunately, that's unlockable in this tier. So let's see if I can figure out how to get back up to where I want to go. Yeah, boy, you do not have good jumps, do you? Not early on. Now that's the one that's down low. Wait a minute. I have severely confused myself. So I thought we went around here. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can climb up and get a visual on the place where I have the one set up, because that's the one we were just at. Is that... What happened to the miner that I had set up? Did I lose something in my playthrough already? Is this a bug? No, because we came down and around. I remember we came down and around. I mean, there's one right here. I guess somehow I lost the one that I had? I had like an automated miner here, didn't I? How can this be? Hold on, let me go around here and see if I can find this other one that's nearby, because this doesn't make sense to me. Oh, we're gonna take a big hit from that. What is this? Oh, look at this. We found some Caterium. That's 180 meters. 393 meters. Yeah, this... I swear I had a miner set up here on this one over here. This doesn't make sense to me. There's no way we were all the way down there. Wow, I could have sworn we... Yeah, because where else am I getting my raw limestone from? This is weird. Well, it's good to know that there's a bunch of Caterium around, but I'm a little disturbed by the fact that we appear to have lost a miner. I probably have more than enough foliage for now. Oh, this is confusing. Such is life. We'll just do what we can. Now, if I was going to build... I can build a workbench, right? I can build a crafting bench and an equipment workshop. If I build the workbench here, can I make... I can make... This is not the stuff I need. I need the equipment workbench, right? The equipment workshop to make a miner. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's where we started. And I swear we came around here to the left. All right, well, whatever. I got to stop complaining and just get on with it. So 118 meters this way. I am searching for limestone, right? Yeah. It's 90 meters this way. It's right there. So somehow we lost our automated miner, our handheld miner or whatever. Like this should be broken down and it should have an automated miner on it. Whatever. Very confused. Oh, it is there. So the raw resource grew around it. That's why I was so confused. That is so strange. I have never seen that before. All right, so what I want to do now is get power here. So I'm going to put, let's see, I don't think we can get there by going down and around. We got to go, do we go up? I just don't know if I can get to the hub from down there. I don't think I can, so we'll do the safe play. All right, we'll do the safe play, that's fine. So we are going to pick you up. Well, we're going to take everything you have and then pick you up. And then we're going to build a miner on this limestone mode. It is pure. It is a pure node. So that's good. Production. Miner Mark 1. All right, so let's get this put down. Let's take a look. So I think we got to send this the long way. Let's get that built, right? And then the idea is, I don't think we need limestone for anything else for a good long time. So I think it makes sense to immediately turn that into concrete here and then ship the concrete home. But I might be wrong about that. We might need limestone for other things. So, okay, let's not do that. Let's set up a power pole right around here. And then we'll send both the raw limestone and power back towards base, back towards the hub. So let's see, we'll bring it to right around here. Seems fine. Let's go ahead and throw down some. Now we're gonna run out of a lot of stuff here. Looks like we have some of what we need. All right, let's go to as far as the first power pole. Let's come to here. Right? Okay. So once it starts producing limestone, once we hook it up to the power, the limestone will start to flow along the conveyor belt, right? Sounds good. And then we need to come around this way. Hey, no, welcome back to the channel. Trying to map out the route for my my limestone here. Yeah, okay, we need to come around to here. Let's figure out how to do that. So we'll grab you and we'll start to kind of like edit the path a little bit. We'll come here. And then we'll start curving around like this. Yep, that looks good. Start coming over this way. And then we're going to need a power pole for all of this. So we'll transmit that over to maybe over to here. Looks like it'll cut through a little bit of rock, but I'm okay with it. Let's put it right next to this tree. You doing a server or just solo? For now, it's solo. I might open it up into a server later. Linsenmeyer posted something in the Discord about building a server for this, so I might open it up a little bit later. But for now, it's just me. Okay, now I want to get it over to where exactly? Yeah, I want to get it up to here and start sending the limestone that way. So if we come up to here, how are we going to get you up? All right, let's do something like this. Let's start curving you a little bit this way and coming up the incline. A little bit like this, all right? And then we'll come up here a little bit. Right, that's fine. So it's kind of an ugly line here, but that's the way it is in the early game, right? You just can't do much about it. Now let's continue on. Okay, I'm gonna need more iron plates, so we're gonna have to go back and grab some more. But we're making progress. We're gonna have the limestone over here in just a minute, and we can start processing that into concrete. You are spaghetti? Okay, well, stay away from my server then. Thank you very much. Let's top up our biomass burners that we have on the back of the hub. Now, interestingly, I can dismantle the entire hub, right? Yeah, I can dismantle it and rebuild it later, so that's fine. Let's put a bunch of leaves in here. All right, I gotta kick out the wood. There we go. And now, wait a minute. Yeah, it's taking up space in my inventory. All right, we'll put some more. Can I build? I can't build my own container yet. I can build one of these, storage container. Seems a little bit wasteful when we have this. I want one of these little boxes. Let's put all the leaves and let's put the wood in here as well. And then I don't need this miner, this portable miner on me. Okay, that seems fine. We're gonna need some iron plates. Should be some over here. All right. Let's keep going with the limestone. I think we can bring it to somewhere around here. To produce the concrete. Just get rid of some of this foliage so we can see what we're doing. Obviously, we're going to want to take this iron here. So maybe we'll... Maybe we'll produce the concrete somewhere around here. Time to strip the land bare, right? So sooner rather than later, I'm going to need to start to set up a mall, but I need to get through tier 1, maybe even tier 2 before I start to seriously consider that. So let's do this. Let's throw down a storage container. This will be where our concrete lives, right? So we'll put the storage container like right next to this tree, I think. We'll just plop it down there. And then we'll build a constructor. Is it constructor that makes concrete? Yeah, I think it's constructor, not smelter. We'll put a constructor here. No, I'm missing reinforced iron plates. Okay. Let me double check that. So you're making iron plates. Yeah, okay. So it would be a constructor. We're going to need 2 reinforced iron plates. Let's get those made and build our constructor, and then we'll connect everything up. Reinforced iron plates. I'm going to need more screws. All right. 2 reinforced iron plates for a constructor. There we go. I have everything I need. All right, let's get the concrete constructor built. So all the concrete will be going into this container over here for now. And it's a little bit far away from the hub, but that's fine, because once we have it automated, it'll produce a lot over time. All right, so let's throw down... You know what? Let me throw it down from up here. Let me use the height here to kind of set up. So let's build our constructor. Kind of want you somewhere like that. And then we'll connect your output to the storage container's input. Looks good. You're going to be making concrete. Okay, you're going to need power. So let's figure out power. We're going to need to connect the power line to our production and also to the line that's going over there. So I think I'll start like this. And we'll go connect that up, and then I'll turn around and we'll connect you over here like this. This will be useful later for the miner at that iron node as well. Bring you over a little bit. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple folks who want power here. We got a couple of iron nodes. Might have to redraw these a bit, but like we'll bring this over here, right? And then we got to connect you up. So at the moment I've overloaded all my power. It's not looking great. Let's put a spare here. I kind of want to go around behind though. So let's put the spare here. Like that, right? And then we'll do... You'll connect to that, and then you guys will connect together like that. There we go. And now you have a spare... no, you're at 4 of 4. You're at 2 of 4. All right, we can bring you over here like this. Get you connected up like that. Okay. So this line now has power. And we can go back to our limestone line and connect that up, and we'll start producing limestone, which is what I want. Yeah, early game is just so spaghetti. There's nothing you can really do about it. You can't organize until you unlock things, but in order to unlock things, you need to build things, and it's just one of those things. You just kind of have to accept it as the early game price, right? I think we'll bring this to about... Well, that's going through... That's going through the ground there. I'm not happy about that. Start bringing this around to like here. We'll bring this over a bit. Hug the wall so that we're not quite taking up too much space with it. Do I have I can't remember. Do I have a flashlight? I feel like I should have a flashlight. I have headlights. B. I feel like I should have a flashlight, but I'm not sure. I'll try the B key here. I do have a flashlight. Okay. I want to break up some of this foliage that's interrupting the, well, that's a little gross. I'm not happy with that. Let me redo this a little bit. What's the deal when you're... How do you do mass dismantle? Hold left control. That's right. Okay. Dismantle filter. Well, okay. It's fine. I'm not dismantling any more of this. Let's bring this a little bit more carefully along the edge. There's a little bit of a slope there. We'll kind of skirt around here a little bit. Well... Guess we need to go a little bit more this way to get around it. That's fine. And then we just pop it into there. Okay, the whole belt is connected, so now all we need is the power. And then we can go and watch it work. And I'm bringing the raw limestone, so if at a later time I want to use the limestone for something else, we'll have it available on this line. All right, let's bring this along to maybe right around there. Looks fine. And then can you connect directly, or are you too far? You can. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we got power here. It's gonna take it a minute and a half to transport all that distance because it's only a Mark 1 belt. But we should be set up here to produce a lot of concrete. Let's make sure we've got all of our burners up and running. And then we need to kind of restock over here too. It's probably time to get some more storage containers as well. Yeah, that would probably be helpful. You're like... Yeah, you guys are like full, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get a couple storage containers down. It's hard to... Yeah, it's hard to do from on the ground. Let me hop up on top of these machines and use their height to my advantage. Okay, so we want a storage container here. You're gonna hold all of the delicious metal plates. And then over here we want one that's gonna hold all the... What am I missing here? Iron rods? You produce iron rods, right? Okay. Gonna line this up as best we can. Alright, so your output of iron rods goes into the storage container. Your output of plates goes into the storage container. And then once we have splitters, we can do something with this stuff. Now, remind me, how much does this suck up? This does 120 per minute. So we definitely need splitters here. Because the constructors here are only using 30 per minute. So we could have 4 machines making things here, and we only have 1. Sadly. Let's go check in on limestone, or actually, let me take these copper ingots and get some more copper ore, because we don't have a lot of stuff automated here. So we want machines to be working when we're not using them, or when we're not thinking about it. So I will go get some more copper ore over here and make some more copper ingots. Copper would probably be the next one to automate, but the main thing I wanted to do was get the limestone going because we need 200 concrete for this first thing, plus 100 plates and 100 iron rods. The plates and rods we can do. Let me get some more copper ingots going. We don't have anything else for you to do right now. I guess you could go straight into a wire production, because what else am I using copper ingots for? Maybe we should do that. I'm gonna need 2 more. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Because it's gonna be a minute before the limestone gets here. Let me make 2 more reinforced iron plates. Okay, and let me make another constructor to soak up these ingots, these copper ingots, and turn them into wire. Later we'll need something else, but right now we're gonna be fine going straight into wire. It'll save us some time for sure. gonna have to push this forward a little bit. And then let's get our storage container down over here-ish. It could be forward a little bit, but that's... Well, okay, let's tear it down and do it again. So we want it lined up here, and then we want it kind of lined up like that. There we go. Okay. All right, you are going to produce wire, and we'll feed you some copper ingots. And then we'll output into this. Okay, that's fine. Now you need power. Where do I have a spare bit of power? Right here. So you can bring this over here somewhere, like this'll work, I think. And then we'll connect you up to the constructor, and you'll start making wire for me. Okay, very nice. Let's go check in and see if any of the limestone has made it here yet. It has, and we are producing concrete. Very nice. We've already started. Excellent. So how much do we have? 9. Huzzah. So transfer all stacks of type control plus drag or control plus click. Transfer stack, shift click. Yes. So if I just want this stack of shift click, if I want everything they've got, I can control click. All right. So again, unfortunately, I don't have splitters yet, so we just kind of got to wait for this to happen. Because I can't improve... Like, we have more limestone than we can use, sadly. What I could do is build a couple more biomass fuels, or I could manually produce some biomass. Let's see. Let's make sure we're topping these things up. So our capacity is 40, and our max consumption is 38, which means we do need a couple more biomass fuel burners here. Let's see what building those looks like. So we need metal, we need iron plates, wire, and iron rods. All right, so we can grab some iron plates, no problem. And this should be starting to produce some wire for me, so I have a little bit of that. Yep. Nice. Now, why aren't you doing anything? Because you're not hooked up, right? Yeah, you're not hooked up. Okay. Man, I really need that splitter. Let me switch you over for now. Over to iron plate production. And we probably got enough rods for now. So yeah, this is the early factory, right? This is the same early game spaghetti garbage that everybody has to go through, right? I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. This should actually be pretty full of iron ores still. Yeah, it's still full of iron ores, so it's actually going to continue producing for a little bit. I do need the plates. I guess I have to manually make some plates. Now, I don't want to do anything manually anymore if I can avoid it. I guess we'll just wait. We don't need that many. I guess, actually, we do have another iron node. So I could get the second iron node filled in here. Oh, that's annoying. It keeps clicking on the thing that I'm trying to collect up the plant, and it's clicking on the thing instead. Alright, well, it is what it is. There we go. So yeah, I've got 3 more iron nodes over here. I could route one of them into the second thing. Maybe that's what I should do? I mean, really, I just need the splitter. So we get the splitter from... This is all foundation. Get the splitter from wire, rods, and plates. Maybe I should swap over to logistics here for a minute, because it is going to take a while to get 200 whatever. Maybe we'll swap over to this for a bit. So I can get the splitter. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. All right, so I already have 150 of these, and we're building the rest of what we need right now. Need 150 iron plates. I guess the thing to do would be to manually craft some of this. We're getting some iron, some copper wire going as well. It feels like such a waste to manually craft, though. I mean... So here's a question. If this produces 120 per minute, why is this... Oh, the belt. The belt is the limiter, isn't it? Yeah, the belt transports up to 60 resources per minute. So that's going to be our limiter here, not the miner for the future. So is this not filled up? That's why it's not filled up with iron ore yet. Okay. All right, I don't have a choice. I got to manually craft some stuff. Let's make a bunch of ingots, shall we? Hey, Radix, welcome back to the channel, buddy. We're in the part of the game where I'm doing my best to automate everything, but I do have to sit and stare at this screen for a minute. How was the party? So, yeah, what I was saying is I do have to sit and manually craft a bunch of stuff here in the early game, which sucks. But it means I can chat with you, because all I have to do here is sit here and wait for this to finish crafting as much crap as it can. So tell me about the party. How'd it go? Was it like a birthday party? It's the greatest stream ever. Just staring at the crafting bench, auto crafting iron ingots for me at the very start of the game. So I need 150 iron plates. Iron plates take, I think, 2 ingots. So it's gonna be a bit here. The party was good, but it was boring. All right. Well, did you at least get some food? Like, they feed you at a party, right? Like, if I go to a party and there's, like, either pizza or, like, you know, dogs in a blanket or burgers or something, then even though I'm not the most social person, I'm like, all right, cool, I got fed at least. Actually, usually, as an adult, the parties I go to have good food because people are, like, able to spend on it a little bit. And they want to make sure people have a good time. So there's usually food and booze. I can't drink too much at parties because I get sleepy. But I'll have like 1 beer, and that'll make me, you know, a little bit more sociable. We're up to the ability to craft almost 120 iron plates. That should be roughly enough. Let's switch to that and start making those. I love how the interface gets red hot because you're crafting too much. It's almost as if it's saying like, you shouldn't be doing this, fool. We need a lot of plates. A lot of plates. I'm gonna need more iron wire, I think, or copper wire too, though. I mean, that's automated right now, but you know what? We might have run out of copper ore here. Yeah, we did. So it's actually not producing jack. So, okay, I gotta take care of this. I forgot that it would run out. Because it's not automated. We're still using a manual miner over here. It was a holiday and a friend threw a little party. Oh, a holiday. What's, I'm not sure if you're American or in some other country, but was it like a national holiday or a religious holiday? There's more limestone over there, but I was worried that I don't have a way to, like, navigate verticals yet, really, so couldn't do much about that. And there's some more copper ore. Let's check in on wire and plates here. We'll take whatever's available. So I only made 157, unfortunately. As for plates, we got 128, nice. Okay, so all told we have 200. That's going to be enough to finish the milestone objective and have a few left over. Let's do that. Okay. And then I think it's probably time to... Well, we're going to have the splitter in a minute anyway. I wanted to build another biomass burner, right? I should check in on that too. I should make sure this has enough stuff. Yeah, look at this. We're almost out already on both of them. I'm going to need more leaves soon. I did store some in here. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. That was probably too much. 1,000's probably enough. Yeah, it's using a lot of power, so it's burning through the leaves very quickly. And we need even more. So, if I were to build another constructor, which I can't do because I don't have the reinforced iron plates. Let's make sure we have a couple of reinforced iron plates here going around. What am I going to need here? Screws and iron plates? All right, we don't have screws automated, so I'm just going to have to build some of this. A religion party? Drank a little bit, got sleepy, stayed for a few minutes and left. That sounds like 100% like me. Like, if I drank too much, I get totally sleepy, and then I'm like, I'm having a nice enough time. I like you people, but like, a couple hours is enough for me. And this party's gonna last for like 3 more, so thank you so much for inviting me. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm out. All right, there's all my screws done. Let's get some reinforced plates built. Of course, we want to automate this, but right now we can't. We don't have the power and we don't have the resources. All right. So if I were to build another constructor and go to set it up, what can we build right now? Iron plate, iron rod, screw, wire, cable, concrete. We can do biomass. And this is more efficient, much more efficient. So biomass from leaves and biomass from woods, these are much more efficient recipes, what they produce in terms of burning stuff. So I think I do want one of these set up. And I think for us, leaves burn a lot faster than wood, so we probably want to turn all our leaves into biomass and burn our wood directly. But we're gonna need another. A third biomass burner to do it. So we'll need more iron rods and more plates here. Okay. What are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on wire. Right. Okay. So let me go grab some more copper ore. We'll top that off, and then we should have just about enough wire to finish this and get the splitter set up. How was your day? Well, I started this playthrough, which was great. I had a very nice breakfast. I took a little bit of a nap in the afternoon, actually. And then, now I'm back playing Tier 1 over here. So far, it's pretty damn good. Thanks for asking, buddy. All right, let's continue working the delicious copper into wire recipe. We got to get that automated soon. Looks like we do have almost 300. Yes, we got over 300. All right, so we're going to get our tier 1 splitter here, which is ideal. All right, let's complete this. Fire it off. And there it goes up into the sky.
Reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you.
That seems like it's more stressful.
Millions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes.
Ada, what are you doing?
Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
This is not the only planet. There are Fixit engineers all across the cosmos, no doubt. All right. So let's... What do we want to do here? Field research? I'd like the personal storage box here. We've got iron plates and we've got wire under production, and I can make the screws from iron rods pretty easily. I would like the personal storage box. I would also like this, which I think is a little bit easier. We should have right around 200 concrete available now. But what I do need to do first is build a splitter here. So if we go to organization, no, logistics. We got a conveyor lifter and we got the conveyor splitter. All right, so let's destroy this for now. And then we'll put the splitter down. Like that. Actually, we probably need to... Let's see if this can reach. That can reach. And then can you reach as well? You can. Okay, excellent. There we go. So now we can split the ore into both smelters and have full-time production of iron ingots going into metal plates. And why are you slowed down? 30 ingots per minute, and you use what? 15 ingots per minute. So we could use another splitter here. We could use another splitter here and get more iron rods going. The plates... Yeah, we use 30 per minute. So this one's going to be at 100% efficiency. This one we could split up into something else. And I think maybe we should do that. But it's a little bit late in the game to split off. Well, no, I should do it. A little bit late in the game. It's very early in the game. What I'd have to do is rebuild a lot of stuff, which I could do. So we'd have to take the ingots output here and split them into 2 constructors. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I think we just tear all this down and rebuild it in a minute. Yeah, I can't be afraid of tearing stuff down this early. Just a bad look. Okay, so I need a splitter here. So I'm gonna need a little bit more space. I think we take this down and we take this down. And then we rebuild as close as possible to take the output from the smelter and put it into 2 different... Alright, so let's get a splitter here. Let's see if we can make that work. That looks good. Okay. And then we're going to want a constructor up here. It's hard to see. So we want a constructor here to make... Looks like I'm going to have to move this as well. Let's see. So that's about as close as I can get for the first one. And the second one will be over here. And I think I need a pair of them. Let me see. Let's start by connecting this up. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's too close, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is always the problem, is that the constructors are too wide. Let's see if we can't move the splitter a little bit. Let's do something like this. Let's aim it a little bit. Like that, right? And then we go, here's the input, right? Okay. And then we go into production on constructor number 1. You can be like here. And then constructor number 2 can be over there. And then I think I can make this work. Yep, okay. And then we can do something like that. Looks fine, right? Okay. So you're gonna make iron rods. And you're also gonna make iron rods, but your iron rods are gonna be turned directly into screws with yet another constructor in front. So iron rods are gonna come out of you. I need to get up here. Place this. So you're going to get iron rods directly. That looks good. And then you're going to be yet another constructor, taking his iron rods and turning them into metal screws. Right? Okay. And then we're going to need output for you as well. And this is where we're starting to get a little bit messy and a little bit, like, haphazard. And things are starting to look a little gross. And I'm fine with it because it's early game, but long term, no. I need iron plates. Okay, so that's going to be your iron plates, your iron rods, your screws. And now I need power for everybody, right? But I'm also going to need a second biomass burner because we're already using too much power. Have one rod constructor going to screws? Yeah. Have you found any orbs or sloops? No, not yet. I haven't gone very far from my starting point at all. I kind of like, I crashed up there somewhere and I came down looking for iron and then I found it here and I'm like, well, this is where I live now. So, okay, we're good here. We're using all the resources. The problem is going to be power. To build, I'm going to need another biomass burner. I have the resources for it. Okay, so let's go top up what we have. I'm also going to need to set up biomass production because burning leaves is going to take way too much. Look, it's almost out already. I need more. I'm going to burn through so many leaves. I mean, there's lots of foliage around so I can get some, but I will start to burn through it, right? All right, you eat some leaves and you eat some leaves as well. And then I'm going to need a third biomass burner here. I'm not even sure. What is the input for? I guess the input's for biomass? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize they could self-sustain like that. Okay, well, let's connect you up. And let's add some biomass to your face. Okay. I'm now starting to run out of leaves, which is dangerous, but we can power these on now. So let's do a line for you. And then we'll come over here and do a line for you. And with that, we should be producing good stuff. Good stuff, right? All right, so I have plates. I'm getting some rods in here. I already had some rods, and I should have my concrete, more than enough concrete by now. Bit complicated. Actually, I think that's where I put my life save. The greatest quality of life change of all time. Which quality of life change are you talking about? Yes, 329. Very nice. Okay. So actually, I probably want to set up a splitter in a second one of these. It uses 45 limestone per minute. No. Okay. So I'm only sending over 60 on this belt because it's a Mark 1 belt. But we can finish the milestone here. Get ourselves access to foundation. And then, like, go somewhere else and really start to set up a real production line. I really need to get to oil because running around collecting leaves is just not viable long term. Okay. Last milestone is research.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Don't worry about the fact that you don't know anything and can't remember anything about your life before Fix It. You are a cog in a machine, and all you need to do is be efficient. I probably need to get more wire going because I don't have any at all right now because I deleted it to make room for stuff. I probably want to get a miner going over there But I also want to automate production of biomass because I'm very nervous about running out of... All right, let me make some biomass production real quick. I think I might have to do this manually. I'm not sure. Where else can I get biomass? Like biomass, the produced stuff is more efficient than just burning leaves or wood. There's like a ton of foliage in this area, no question. Like I've got lots and lots of stuff that I can grab anytime I need some. But I prefer to be more efficient with it. So why don't we start with something like this? Let's start back here. Let's do this. Where's your input again? Yeah, all right. So we have an input here. Let's make a container for biomass. We'll start here. We'll make a container for biomass. I would love it if I could see a little bit better. We're right at the edge here, huh? Okay. So that's not going to be great. I don't want to do this. Maybe we'll come over in this direction. All right, so we'll put this sideways. Like that-ish, right? So when we have biomass, we'll feed it directly in. And then we'll build a constructor over here to make biomass. Not a burner. I want a constructor. Right? You're going to make biomass. Oh, I'm missing cables. All right, let me make some cables real quick. I need to get copper back online for sure. Because I'm almost out of copper wire here. But I want to get my power situation sorted first. So we're just burning through so much. Okay, now I can get my constructor going. Yep, okay. Okay, all right. I want making biomass from wood. We'll put in all our wood here first. That'll produce biomass, which will feed into the biomass burner, right? Okay, good. So I'm gonna need... You're full. Why are you full? You're connected to a lot of stuff. You're connected to this biomass burner and this biomass burner. All right, let's put down this. And we'll break this. Like that. Bring that over there. Okay. So you're starting to produce biomass, which will feed into this. I'm assuming once it gets through all the leaves, right? Like if I take all the leaves out, now it's going to burn the biomass. Okay, good. Perfect. So let's gather up all the wood and feed it in there. And this should be a more efficient use of the wood. And then we kind of want to do the same thing with these two, except they're on the back of the thing. We can't feed anything into them. So... not sure about that. Yeah, you're slowly filling up. I like that. We can channel this over into biomass leaves later, and then we'll store some here. Once this is full, we'll start storing it here because this will produce more than can be burned by one, and we can transfer it over eventually. We're just gonna have to live with leaves for now. So the capacity is at 70. We can afford to do. We can afford to set copper up now, I think, which we need to do. Let's go ahead and grab this. Well, I have a portable miner over there. Yeah, okay. We should have one more slot here. Yep, okay. Let's just pop that down so we have another one locally. And then let's start taking power over in this direction. Along the edge. Towards the copper. How far will this go? This will come all the way? Okay, perfect. All right, let's get our copper miner set up. We're gonna need... What's this? Production. We need a miner Mark 1. And we want it aimed this way. To send the copper over there. Okay. So we're mining copper. Very nice. You have to go to bed. Good night. All right, Radix, thank you so much. Arachnophobic. Yeah, I've played the game before. I know about the spider filter. It turns them into kitties, right? I've seen that. That is funny. All right, now we need to start transporting our copper. And we need to take it back over here. Take it across this little gap. And over in this direction. And I guess we can just make some... We can start making wire here. Now, if I have a constructor that makes wire... What am I missing? Cables. Cables and... I've got some reinforced plates, but we're rapidly running out of whatever we have here. Copper ingot into... I need some cable here. Okay. If I have a constructor making wire, how many copper ingots does that use? 15 per minute. So I can do 2 of these from 30 ingots. And then if you're doing cable, that comes from wire. So I can burn through 30 copper ingots per minute. Do I need... What does the smelter get me? Copper ingots. 30 ore turns into 30 ingots. All right, so let's get 2 smelters going off this copper line over here. We're gonna need a splitter. So we'll split the input, or the ore rather. I want this somewhere around here. That'll work. And then we'll have 2 smelters making copper ore, or copper ingots. Let's do... Hang on. I can't wait to get the jumping boots. I forget what they're called, but I want them. Do 1 smelter like this. 1 smelter like this. Right, looks good. Okay. And we'll need a line here. Did we run out of power or what? What's going on? Why is there no power here? What's happening? This is copper ore, right? Oh, I have to... There we go. Okay, and that can create a lot of stuff for me. Like 30 ingots can power 2... 30 ingots can power 2 wire producers, right? Be smoked. Says automating biomass was the best addition so far. Okay. So you're talking about the input on the... I didn't remember there being an input here. Yeah, I was very confused about that. I'm out of wood, I think. No, I still have 88 wood. Yeah, I'm producing quite a bit of biomass here. I didn't remember there being an input for the biomass burners at all. So that is a nice quality of life increase. Making progress here, but we're gonna be burning through quite a lot of stuff here. All right, so I want wire production, and I want some of the wire immediately turned into cabling. Like, all of this spaghetti nonsense is hurting my brain, but I need to get through the tiers here. There's just, I don't have a lot of options. Let's make another pole, and then we'll get some production going here. I think I want 2 constructors to take the ingots, and we'll turn the ingots into something else. See, I can squeeze you in. Let me get up on top of something. There we go. I can squeeze you in like this. I guess. So we go like 1 and then 2 right next to it, right? Oh, I'm missing cable again. I'm running out of wire here. Wasn't there a way to click on something and copy it? Yeah, there we go. You can mouse click right in the middle. Right, let's put you there. Okay, and then I'm going to want... how am I going to do this? I definitely need a splitter, or maybe 2, to split the outputs here. So, like, you gotta go there-ish. And then... I kinda need... you to go there, and I need you to go over like this, but that's not gonna work too well, is it? That's, yeah, it's too much of a curve. So if I rotate you a little bit, it'll work, right? So I had you like this. Let's rotate you a little bit. Just a little bit, just a wee bit. That's not gonna work now, huh? Would this have worked? See, that one will work, but now this one won't. It's too tight. All right. I think I can make it work with a weird layout. So like, let's turn it more and then move it a little bit further to the right here. I got to be able to get it into all three. So I can do that. I can do that. And I can do that. Okay, I can do it. I can do it like this. It's ugly as sin, but it'll work. Right? Okay, there we go. So, yes, now we're splitting the ingots. We can produce wire. And we can produce wire. Then one of you can go into cable production, and the other one can just go into a bucket for me. I think you'll be outputting wire directly. Now, are you getting the copper or not? Oh, you're not powered, huh? Okay. Where did I do the power pole thing? Here we go. Let's bring you over here so we have another working pole. What am I missing? Copper wire. How ironic. Can I make any copper wire? I can. Okay. I've got a bunch of ingots. Need belts? Yeah, you need so many belts. You need so many things, right? You need so many things. Early game. But that's what I'm trying to automate everything. I'm trying not to sit here and pound away on the workbench. I'm trying to automate everything. So, you know, I'm doing what I can. All right. Oh, I'm like stuck here. Hold up. So you're at 4 of 4. You're at 1 of 4. Let's make sure we bring you back over with extra stuff, and then your 2 machines you can power up are here. So early game, when you only have 4 connections on a power pole, kind of like the first connection is always to the network, the second connection is always to another pole, and then the remaining 2 connections can be to machines. All right, so these guys are producing some wire for me. And then I'm gonna need, I need another guy from you to produce, all right, you're out of wood, right? Okay. So I think we switch you over to producing biomass from leaves, right? And we put all the leaves in here for now. All right, we've got 200 biomass in here. We need to convert the other guys over. So you need to switch from leaves to biomass. Yeah, I knew that would happen. You need to do the same. And now we can restart. Okay. And then I probably need, because leaves and wood or whatever, it doesn't matter. We're gonna need another storage container here to feed into this constructor. That's not gonna work. Storage container. Need to line up. Is that gonna work? There we go. Okay. So we'll put all the leaves in here for now. If we have any more leaves. Yeah, we do. I think I've got some more that we can feed in. So we're kind of like, we're doing a balancing act when it comes to power here. What is that? We got biomass left over. We got some wood. I'll put the wood away for now. Put all the biomass in here. And save it for later, for a rainy day. I am going to need to grab up a few more leaves here. We need to do another leaf run. Mark II, I mean? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I split this. I'm on Mark 1 right now. I'm still trying to complete tier 1 here. Let me just go on a journey and just press the E, just hold the E button down. You don't even have to like spam the key. You just hold the key down and just run around through all the foliage and it just picks it up for you. It's not great to be doing this. We want infinite energy sources like oil as soon as we can get to them, but for the moment we gotta work our way through what we can do. All right, let me start heading back. That's probably a couple stacks worth. Once we get the chainsaw, we can start cutting down trees too. Okay, there's a bunch of leaves we can feed into the biomass to power ourselves for a while. I do agree. I like this automated biomass thing. I like it quite a bit. All right, so there's more leaves to turn into biomass. Love that. And we actually got a little bit more wood for later as well. I need to get back to copper and wire production here. So I need storage first of all for the wire, for the wire that we're producing. I guess I can just stick this here like this and then connect it up. No problem. All right, so you'll be a wire container. And then this one, we need one more production. We need one more constructor here. Let me get up on top so I can see where I'm putting it. And then the wire goes straight into cable production. And that goes into another container. Actually, you know what I haven't been doing that I could be doing? I could be merging belts to put in more than one thing. I'm missing reinforced iron plates here. What is that going to take? I can make 9 of these? All right, let's get like 8 going. You like the spot that I'm at? All right, so I've played the game twice before, getting up to about nuclear tech before I stopped playing. And I played my first one in the grassy fields, like the basic starter location. I played the second one in the rocky desert. And I wanted to try something different for this playthrough, so I'm starting in the northern desert here, or the northern forest here. All right, you are going to output your wire into a cable constructor. I'm missing cables right now. Damn it. You can take this wire. Go make some cables. I'm automating it. I am automating it. Like, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Literally right now, I'm trying to automate the production of the things that I need to make these things. So, like, I'm trying to minimize the amount of time I spend at the workbench in the future by just doing it now. Even though this is ugly as sin, I'm like, it'll output stuff that I can use to make a better factory later. All right, finally, we can build our constructor. for cables. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I've got this backwards, that's why. So yeah, ugly as sin spaghetti factory, but we'll live with it. There we go, and we should see some wire coming out. Yep. Turn that into cable for me. We're not going to be producing 60 wire per minute here, so it's going to be slow cable production, but it'll be some, and over time it'll add up. I am going to need somewhere to put this stuff. I don't want to put it right there. I kind of don't want to put it anywhere in here because I need access to this biomass stuff. So where can we output your cables? I mean, right now I've got wire here, and then over here I've got iron plates and rods and screws coming in. Actually, speaking of that, I need some of those. How many iron plates do I have? None. So let me grab 200 here. Oops. Nope, it's not like that. There we go. Let me grab 200. I need 300 screws. So this should be iron rods, and this should be screws, right? Okay. Let me grab the screws. And then the wire production's underway at the moment. And then I have concrete over here, which is not going as fast as I'd like, but it's happening. Does left control not work to line up without foundations? I forget. It doesn't, no. I don't think so. Like if I go to build another constructor here and I hold left control. Oh, I guess it does kind of. It'll do one dimension. It's kind of like locking it in a little bit. But none of this really matters anyway. I need to get to the point where I'm at like tier 3 or 4 and I have a lot of concrete, and then I can go build a factory that's aligned to the world grid that has a big open space and I can organize things. And it's not going to be here. It's going to be at a much higher elevation than this. So all of this is temporary, but what can you do, right? That's just the nature of the game. It's literally the nature of the game. All right, let me do, how do I want to do this? Because you're making cable. Are you making cable? You're not powered on yet, are you? You're not. Okay. You can be one of this guy's 2 things that he does. We're getting close to being able to fill this this current milestone. For the cable, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it. I think. Where would I run it? Over here? All right, we'll run it over here for now. We'll put some cable collection over here, I guess. It kind of hurts my soul to do it, but I don't have space. I don't have foundations. I don't have a good factory layout. I'm just like mashing things together right now, so we'll just do it. We'll just do it, and I'll hate myself and fix it later. All right, cable should be coming out. There we go. All right. So if I grab a little bit more of this, we should be able to finish this last tier 1 milestone here. What does it want? Iron plates, right? And screws. And wire. Okay, let me make a little bit more wire. And we could finish this field research milestone. Get ourselves the map and unlock tier 2. Or tier 3? I'm not quite sure how the unlocking works. Alright.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Yeah, we need to get into the space elevator, you're right. So tier 2, we can get into assemblers, copper sheets, rotors, modular frames, smart plating. Obstacle clearing seems good. We have all of these things, so this one actually I might do right now. Jump pads are okay. The awesome sink and the awesome shop are fantastic. And logistics mark II is obviously going to be very important as well. I also want to build the MAM and get started on some of that stuff. The research stuff. So, all right. Tier 1 is done. And that was the point of this stream. I am going to be taking a break here. Thank you guys so much for joining and chatting with me. Radix, no, Be Smoked 1. Be Smoked kind of sounds like beast mode, which makes me think of Rocket League. And whoever all else is watching now or in the future, thank you guys so much. That's an hour and 20 from me on Tier 1. And we're gonna head into Tier 2 next time. And maybe get started on building the space elevator. I don't know. I kind of want to not build the space elevator until much later, because once you place it down, you're kind of locked in. So I kind of want to build a better place for it first. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to look like, but that's sort of my idea. But anyway, that's going to be a break for right now. Tier 1 is done. I feel like that's a good breaking place. Obviously, the other tiers are going to take much, much longer to get through, but we'll start on them next time. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and take care. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.